All right, everybody, happy Monday. Welcome back. Today, because it was requested by a couple, we're just gonna stick with the nature sounds. So we'll see how that goes. Find yourself in a nice, comfortable position. It has been a few days since we've gotten into our daily practice. I don't know if over the break you chose to continue your practice or not. If you did, that's rad. If you didn't, that's also okay too. The whole point of the break hopefully was for you to find some relaxation time with those that you loved or enjoyed. I hope you didn't eat as much as I did, or maybe I hope you did. I stuffed my face full, and it was wonderful. That being said, we need to move. So find yourself in a nice seated position. Remember that there are going to be distractions in your mind. There are going to be things that, as we go through this daily practice, that you're going to start to think about, and they're going to take you away from being in the moment. Do your best to clear your mind from those distractions and come back to the here and now and focus on our practice of yoga. We're going to start with our breathing. We're with our counting cycle. Remember, count 1 as you breathe in deep, count 1 as you breathe out. And we're going to try to get to 5 uninterrupted breaths. So it's just 5 breaths. So on your own, find it with your first deep breath in, reach the crown of your head nice and high. As you exhale out, feel those shoulders relax. And we're going to try to get to 5 uninterrupted breaths. As you come to the end of that 5th breath, or wherever you're at, let's go ahead and take one more deep breath in, sitting up nice and high. Exhale, roll the body forward, place the palms into the mat. We're going to spread our fingertips nice and wide and slightly squeeze the ground. Press your palms, which is going to extend your shoulders, and then reach that tailbone back, creating a nice flat spine, and then reach the neck forward. Let's take a couple good focusing breaths in table pose. On your next inhale, begin to round the spine up, reaching that spine towards the ceiling, tucking the head and tailbone between the hips and shoulders. As you hit the peak of that inhale, you're going to exhale, pressing the hips down and the head up into cow. On your own, let's go with 3 rotations of cat and cow, really trying to go with the intake and extake of your breathing. As you come to the end of that last rotation, come back to your neutral spine. Inhale, raise the right leg behind you. Try not to kick anything in your house. Exhale, swing that right leg between the hands. Reach that left foot back. Lower the weight of your chest onto that knee. And if you can, bring those hands right behind your hips. We're going to hold those hands back, allowing us to really let our weight shift. And you're going to start to feel a good stretch for the day. Breathe. Exhale, bring the hands down. Okay, we're going to do a new one this morning, guys. I want you to inhale, and I want you to lean into your lunge. As you exhale, keeping that chest nice and tight, so my chest is going to stay against my thigh, I'm going to point my toe on my right foot up, and I'm going to begin to rotate my hips back. If you need to use your hands to support yourself as you go into this rotation, that's okay. I tend to let that left foot tuck underneath just a little bit so I'm not putting a ton of strain on my knee or ankle. But I'm going to straighten the right leg, and I'm going to exhale my right leg back as far as I can. The key here, and it's hard to show on camera, is you're trying to keep your chest as close to that thigh as you can. So if I start to come back and I feel my chest coming away, that's as far as I'm gonna go. All the way through my exhale, and I'm gonna inhale back again. So kind of like cat and cow. It's inhale, exhale back into low lunge, or sorry, half split. I'm gonna get a little lower. Inhale up into low lunge, get a little deeper. We're just gonna work ourselves back and forth, the rhythm of our breathing, trying to get lower and lower. This is low lunge to half split. Let's go 3 rotations. Try to get lower with each rotation. And inhale, come back to low lunge. Good, we'll keep working on that one. Inhale, walk that right hand to the inside. This is Mr. Rien's first yoga in a couple days, so he's gonna use this yoga block. Exhale, press those hips down, create a nice flat back, big strong chest, and we're gonna hold lizard pose. Inhale, walk that right hand back to the outside, move the block if you have it. Exhale, scoot that right foot in just a bit, and we're gonna lower the knee down into low pigeon. So I'm gonna find that comfortable position. Remember, the farther back your foot is, the easier it's gonna be to fold. Farther forward, more of a stretch is gonna create in our hip. We're folding the body down, and we're letting the weight be pushed back towards our right hip as we hold low pigeon. Don't flop over on that hip. Really let your hip flexors open up. Inhale, roll that knee back up. Come back to low lunge. Exhale, slightly into your low lunge. Inhale, roll the spine up, bring the hands nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down, sink hips forward. Low warrior 1. As you exhale, feel your body sink more forward. We're checking to make sure our knee isn't past our toe. We're really feeling a good stretch in our hip and our hamstrings. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, open, left arm back, right arm forward, sink hips down, low warrior 2. Breathe, eyes are going the same direction as our chest. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle. Fold back down, tuck that left toe underneath, raise the knee, slide the right foot back, and find yourself in plank pose. All right, a little bit of a new one today. Inhale, put your right arm into the mat, okay? I put mine at about an angle. Exhale, you're gonna roll the body sideways and raise that left hand up into the air. Think of a string being attached to your hip like it's trying to pull it up. If you are unable to balance foot to foot, make yourself into a tripod and hold the tripod. This is called side plank. Breathe. Exhale, bring those feet together into a low plank, and then just lower the body down. Draw your hands out, so elbows are still nice and tight. It's like we're doing cobra, but we're keeping our belly on the ground, and we're pressing our lower spine into the mat. This is called Sphinx Pose. So I guess you're getting 3 new poses today. Roll the neck. Draw the hands into the body, lower the chest down. Inhale, press up into cobra. Really let those hips settle into the mat, let the head drift back. Inhale, raise the hips up, come back to table. Widen the knees out, bring the backs of the feet together. Walk the hands slightly forward, press the hips down, back and away into low child. Breathe. Good. Inhale back up to table. I'm going to turn for demonstration. You do not have to. Remember, nice wide fingers. Squeeze the mat. Let's breathe a little bit in table pose, trying to create a nice flat spine. We're bringing that belly button nice and tight, okay? Pulling it in. I know we all just spent 5 days eating food, but now we're going to start working that food off. On your own, 3 rotations of cat and cow. Come back to neutral. Inhale, raise the left leg behind you. Exhale, swing that left leg between the hands, lowering the weight of the chest down on the knee. And if you're comfortable with your balance, draw those hands back and behind into low lunge. Breathe. Drop the hands down. Inhale, slight lean. Just like the other side, I'm going to point my left toe up, keeping my chest attached to my thigh. I'm going to slowly things are going to pop and crack. Slowly exhale back, as low as I can comfortably go. And inhale up into lunge. On your own, 3 more rotations of low lunge to half split. And come back to low lunge. Inhale, walk that left hand to the inside. Keeping the left hand nice and aligned with the leg, straighten the right hand out. Press the hips down and forward and hold lizard pose. Inhale, walk that left hand back to the outside. And then we're going to scoot, sorry, I lost track of where I was. Scoot that left foot in towards the middle. Exhale, lower that knee down, reach the right foot away. Remember, positioning of your heel is where we're looking for. And this is as far as we can go, okay? If this is you right now, or maybe you have a block, and you're holding a block right here, and that's about what you can do, great. Okay, that's awesome. I want to make sure we're not sitting on that hip. I'm going to keep reminding you guys about this because this is ruining the stretch if you're doing it like this. We're up, and I'm trying to get my hips to open up, okay? If this is as far as you can go and you're holding yourself and this seems good, perfect. You're doing excellent. If you can, lower down to your forearms and fold that head, and it's going to increase the stretch. I like to use my thumbs as a little tripod. I rest my forehead on, and then I slightly push my weight towards my left hip. Okay, I'm not throwing my left hip into the mat, but I'm letting just a little bit of leverage really open up those hip flexors. Low pigeon. Inhale, roll that knee back up, bring yourself back to low lunge. Exhale, slight lean into your low lunge. Inhale, roll the hips, bring the hands nice and high above the head. Exhale, hands down, sink hips forward. Low warrior 1. Each exhale, sink a little bit more. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, open, right arm back, left arm forward, sink hips down, low warrior 2. Really open that right shoulder, trying to create a straight spine. Double check your knee and then let yourself sink into this pose. Inhale, raise your hips. Exhale, pivot back to the middle, fold back down, tuck the right toe underneath, raise the knee, slide the left foot back, plank pose. Good, nice flat back. Great, just like the other side. Inhale, put your left arm in the mat, twist. Exhale, hold that left hand up to the sky, press that hip up. If you want to go hand out over here, that's okay too. Wherever you feel comfortable putting your hand for balance. We're just gonna hold side plank. Okay, this is one of the harder transitions we do. So from side plank, I'm gonna inhale to low plank, exhale, back up to plank. Inhale, raise the hips, elbows tight. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, cobra. Let the hips settle into the mat. Tilt your head back. Inhale, raise the hips. Exhale, together, widen the knees. Press the hips back. Lower the body down. Arms extended, child. Widen the hips out a little bit more and breathe. Inhale, come back up to table. Exhale, cross your feet behind you. Walk your hands back and find yourself in a nice, comfortable, seated pose. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, extend the right leg out in front. Inhale, nice tall spine. Bring that arm in a big circle. Exhale, reach that chest forward. Fold down, grabbing that foot. If you can get your foot, press your foot away. Lower the chest as far down as you can, dropping the head by the shoulder, and hold half fold. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out. Still half fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Exhale, bring that left leg over the top. Tuck your right foot back. And inhale, sit up nice and tall. Squeeze that knee into your chest. Supine. Tight squeeze really opens up that left hip. Inhale, raise your right hand. Exhale, spin that right hand behind. I place it right behind my back. Okay, then I'm gonna twist. I'm gonna draw that left hand against my knee. Constant reminder, left hand straight up and down reminds us to have a strong straight spine. Supine twist. Inhale back to the middle. Exhale, extend the left leg out in front. Transition that right leg next to it. So that's a great example of a good way to transition in between supine and our half folds. You can always mix things up in yoga. Inhale, nice big arm circle. Exhale, reach nice, tall, dive that chest forward, half fold. Head down next to your shoulder. Press away if you can get the toe. Inhale, slight raise. Exhale, both hands out, grab that foot, press it away. Inhale, roll the spine up. This time we're going to bring the right leg over the top. We're going to tuck the left leg back. We're going to inhale, sit up nice and tall. Squeeze your knee to your chest. Breathe. Inhale, raise the left hand. Exhale, spin that left hand behind. Prop with the other arm, or the right arm. Straight arm means straight spine. And twist in supine twist. Inhale back to the middle. And this time we're going to drop both feet down. Straighten them out. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, nice big arm circle. Reach, 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 reach. And fold, grabbing those feet. Press away and hold full fold. Inhale, roll the spine up. Draw your feet up with you as you roll the spine up into a butterfly. Hands underneath those feet. Inhale, sit that spine up nice and tall again. Exhale, fold at the hips, walk the hands down. Reach the spine, fold at the hips, walk the hands down into folded butterfly. Breathe. Inhale, roll the spine up. As you roll your spine up, I want you to raise the hands, stack the fingers, point the thumbs. Roll those shoulders forward, keep the spine as straight as you can. And then we're going to slowly roll that spine down the mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Until we find ourselves in a nice, comfortable, laying butterfly. Take your hands, place them on the edge of your thighs, and press just slightly to really help open up those hip flexors. Excuse me. Exhale, extend both feet out in front. Inhale, raise the left leg, wrap your hands around the knee and or shin, squeeze that knee nice and tight to your chest. So especially if you just ate some lunch, this is going to help with your digestion. This is half wind maker. Like you're trying to pull that knee right up into your armpit and you're pushing the left toe away. Relax your grip, keeping your left hand on your knee. Inhale, reach that right hand up to the side. I'm going to turn my eyes to gaze at that right hand, and I'm going to draw my knee across the body, pointing the left toe away in bent knee twist. Look at the youngster. Sorry, guys. Oh, the body's just getting all that negative energy out. Inhale back up to the middle. Exhale, extend that foot out in front. Inhale, raise the left leg. Wrap your hands around the left leg. Squeeze it nice and tight to the chest. Half wind maker. Release your grip slightly. Inhale, reach that left hand up to the side. Exhale, draw the knee across the body, point the toe away, bent knee twist. Inhale that knee back up. Exhale, just kind of relax your knee a little bit. Inhale, last part, draw that knee up. Wrap your hands around the outsides of your legs, squeezing nice and tight. And we're just gonna rock front to back while I'm squeezing my knees as tight as I can on my chest. This is full wind maker, really working on our digestion here. Give it all of our guts and our lower back a nice massage. Then we're gonna exhale, extend your feet out in front, allow your spine to come down to a nice, comfortable position, and find yourself in a relaxation pose. As you begin to focus on your breathing, a nice deep breath in and slow exhale out, I want you to find some positive thoughts. Something that brings you joy, happiness, a good memory, something you're looking forward to. As we do our daily practice of mindfulness, I want you to pull yourself out of whatever moment you're in and try to be present in the here and now. As you exhale, allow any negative thoughts, anxiety, whatever's been sitting with you for the last few days, things that are weighing on your body, the stress that's putting a physical strain on you. And I want you to give yourself permission. And this is the big key here, folks. Part of the mindfulness practice is us figuring out ways in each day to control our emotions a little bit more. And when you give yourself permission to let some negative feelings go for a short period of time, your body can start to understand that in small chunks and small periods of time, we can allow ourselves to be stress-free. Stress is going to happen. It's absolutely going to happen. This is just one of many ways, and I think it's an excellent way, to help control your stress or control your body's actual reaction to a stressor. If that's too hippy-dippy, as always, breathe. It's just good for you to oxygenate your body. 5 minutes of relaxation time. Focus on your breathing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to slowly sit yourselves up and come back to a seated position. Find yourself taking a nice deep breath, sitting up nice and tall, and finding, hopefully, a little bit of a relaxed vibe. I hope you're digging it, guys. I missed it. It was nice to have a little break, but I missed being able to do yoga with all of you, especially those of you that are still here live with me. I still have 30 people here participating, and it means the world to me. I welcome you guys into my home. You get to see my Christmas decorations and my silly dog here, but it means so much to me, and I am so thankful for all of you being here and participating with me and just giving this your best effort and trying to see if you can do something different and change a little bit in your life too. I won't get too much more into it. I won't get too hippy-dippy on you guys on a Monday. But I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're together. This week is 4 full days, so please make sure you're eating and stretching and showering and doing all those things that you should be doing. Hydrating, lots of water. Secret question is the same thing we do every Monday. But for those of you who weren't live, we missed you. I much prefer you to be here. Those of you who are live, in the chat, which I'm pointing here because on my screen, it's right here. I want you to tell me what was your distraction on a Monday? What are the things that you're trying to work through and get rid of? Mine is this dog right here. He always thinks he needs attention when he's laying down, as well as just thinking a lot about trying to get back in the routine and everything that's kind of involved with teaching that I haven't been doing for a little while. So people are starting to put in the chat a little bit. I got dog barking at squirrels. Remember to do that, guys, because if I don't see you in the chat, you don't get all your points for the day, which is a super bummer. So make sure you're putting that part in there. And that is about all I got. So namaste. My soul sees yours. If you are live, you can hang with me. If you weren't live, we missed you. Wear your masks, please, please, please. And as always, smile me nice to somebody. And we are